Yeah. I did notice that I did go down. I was really hoping to get Kashim leveled here, but I will crawl my way back up.
That could be arranged.
So Red, what happened last time?
Well, what happened last time is Celine walking away after speaking with a representative of the Angels, basically a bit heartbroken, I'll say, for what had transpired. As she decided to go home and decide what to do from there. Though on her way there, she got a call, apparently from Darius, saying that that he's okay and he is not. He's alive. This isn't a joke, Celine. And so she turned around and came back to a different tower. The colors now are washed in gold and calming, soft glow. A warmer, much open environment compared to where it was before, and a Darius who's not the same, whether in looks or otherwise, but he seemed to have a different mood about him. Celine being cautious but asking questions as he revealed that, yes, Zoran is okay. He's up in his room, not wanting to speak with Darius, and Darius himself has been through a change, as the Angels have shown him what would he have done, what would have happened if Zoran had took over, the bad outcome that would have led to, and such. And he's also had reflection on his life, the choices he made and how he got here. He doesn't really see the like or where it led. And so he wants to try to make things right. And he was afforded time enough to do it. And Celine nodded, unsure how to take this whole thing, asking, letting Darius know that he doesn't really have any animosity towards his choice, though. And took Zoran as well, who seemed angry and upset and not want to engage with Darius in any form. And asked Zoran on the drive what happened, what was going on. Apparently, the Angels have the tower now. It's been locked up, as Darius had also told her, and away from him. And Zoran seems to be cooking up a plan. Though Celine tried to warn him to don't do any vengeance things, don't do anything rash. If there's anything you need, just ask me and I'll get it for you. But please don't do anything foolish. But he promised. But Celine knows Zoran well enough to know that there's something going on, and she dropped him off home and went back to her own place. Rowan, on the other hand, seemed to be gets a call. Apparently, Raphael checking in to make sure that the deal that they made was still going through. As Rowan, having gotten a text from Celine about some changes for the tower and the Angels having it, let them know that apparently that it's already been taken care of. Whatever problem that was going on has been mostly fixed, hopefully, and don't have to worry about anyone else. Don't have to worry about his father enhance the tower right now. So Rowan did ask Raphael if they were willing to help out a friend. Apparently, it's a situation she has, and she used some assistance. So apparently, as well, for someone of Raphael's distinct abilities, which she agreed with. And Rowan as well got a call from Darius, wishing to speak with her, to clear the air, I guess, as they sat down at the tower a bit later. Seemed calm and peaceful, as Darius seemed to be a bit more humble, and ultimately had a conversation about Rowan about forgiveness and asking Rowan to forgive herself because Darius, whatever anger he had, has moved on. Rowan was stunned, unprepared for such a thing, but taking his thanks and taking his forgiveness, I guess, his words into heart, realizing to herself that there is a different person here. Not too sure if this is really Darius or someone taking over his body or another reflection, whatever he went through. Regardless, she made her leave and seemed a bit unsettled afterwards. And across the city, while that was going on, a werewolf by the name of Blake was doing his rounds of his territory, keeping an eye on things, making sure things are running smooth, and of course saying hello to his favorite person, Olivia. A bit of an odd woman with her own story that she hasn't much told, and offering a bit of prophecy for him. She jiggled her, metal cup, and he paid the price. She mentioned that she saw shadows around him, a deep dark that will come for him, and coming soon, and a name of Zoe. And with that ominous warning, he had to say goodbye, though offered, of course, to feed her. She seemed content with her life as he made his way, confused, but trying to not freak out too badly. Though he did stumble across some teenagers in his territory, a dangerous thing, especially since, well, there's a specter or ghost here that doesn't take kindly to humans here. Dangerously so, they do not need that type of heat. So he decided to escort them out with a bit of surprise and sneaking up on them, but made sure they know that this property is not theirs to be on, and made sure they got home safely, though there was a moment of fear as the noises of the ghosts and such were there, and they ran for their lives. Wildlife, he would tell them, but... And realized he dropped his gun as the children, or the teens, went home. A bit annoyed, but maybe he can look for it later. He gives a call to Daniel, asking if he knew any information about Zoe, or anything that could be useful. Daniel seemed to have a bit of a disdain for it, as well as mentioned that she skipped town not so long ago. No one's really seen her, but Sophia would be pretty pissed if she came back. And offered, of course, to help him out if he needed anything, though he declined. He didn't want to get too in debt for Daniel, that he already is anyway. And regardless as well, Celine, dropping Zorn off, got a call from Raphael, as Rowan did mention that she sent someone their way, and decided to meet him in a bar to talk. Let him know that she needs some help with a vampire, a very powerful and scary one for that matter, and is not she's trying to find a way to make sure, hopefully, mitigate as much damage she can, and make sure she clean out the rot, essentially. And he seemed to be content with it, though he surprised her a bit with when the handshake became with him pulling her in. I think did he kiss her hand, or was it something else? I'll make sure I didn't write this down. Okay, kissed her hand. Celine seemed to find it more amusing more than anything else, but warned him that her husband would not be too happy about that. Regardless, he seemed to be a very confident man, as he we exchanged favors and went about our way. And Celine checking in with the Rivers family. I was going to, having bringing food and coffee, but got stopped by a unfamiliar angelic being. A woman who seemed to, Cassiel, seemed to want to speak with Celine, mostly to, let's say, plead Darius's case, asking that she allow Darius to fix his own problems. She essentially let him make the steps to mend the family bonds that seem to be broken, and let him try. Celine seemed to be surprised, but also lamented her own failings, as well as the fact that she realizes these people are her family, and she didn't really wish to see them get hurt. But regardless, she agreed that she will not interfere with Darius's goal, I guess, to make things better. And watches that angel left, who apparently showed Darius such a new, horrific sight of death over and over again. Going to Zorn's place to realize that, sadly, Daddy Darius did never return her home. Matthias had never got back when he returned, and Celine didn't want to keep Zorn long, but after giving him a hug and making sure he was all right, left to go to the only place that he could have gone, and went to go say hello to Zoe, who didn't have Matthias in hand, essentially. It's a bit out of it, though, as, well, whatever he mentioned or talked about to Celine, Zoe now is fully aware. A bit surprised on her part, and mentioned that he was a bit sad, so she just wanted to help him out, much to Celine's displeasure a bit, we'll say. And when Celine mentioned that, well, Darius has been changed a bit, he's not the same man he once was, and the tower is now in the hands of, well, not people on our side, at least right now. Zoe sent Matthias to fetch the new Darius, as Celine tried to coax her not to break her things, that Matthias's love, regardless how strange it was, isn't something to be necessarily used against him. And also, of course, please stop torching Darius. Those always seem to be very annoyed. I wouldn't say annoyed, but just like, okay, a teenager kind of rolling her eyes, essentially, with this whole thing.
Okay, shut up, Mom.
Yeah, essentially, yes, thank you. And Rowan, Rowan was doing a lot. The betrayal, the new perspective of life, the loss of, well, a lot. And reminiscing about Kylie, the human love that she had in the beginning of this entire, the start, the one that she lost so quickly and one she forgot just as easily. And decided to go to her grave, to apologize, to maybe get her closure, dealing with a lot here. And as she was lamenting this and speaking with Kylie's grave, she had another visitor, a strange woman, blind it looks like, coming up to speak with her, lamenting that ghosts can't really speak back to you, and that maybe there's a chance that Rowan can find that forgiveness, find that link to get some type of closure, and where she can go for that. And, well, Rowan decided to take a chance with that. Decided to go to this place and figure out what she can do to maybe get that forgiveness from Kylie. And sadly, things took a little bit of a turn as Blake, trying to look for his gun that he dropped so long ago, came upon, smelling out with his senses, came upon the place and started digging before meeting the ghost, the specter who haunts these woods that no one really knows where it came from. He did try to speak with it, tried to find a level of understanding, though couldn't really communicate, as the ghost laughed and giggled, held him out with the gun, and, well, didn't give him much in the way of information, though she seemed to indicate or ask for a weapon, as he gave her a knife instead of the gun, and she, I guess, gave him a smile as she left. And well, he would have probably continued on his day if later on he didn't hear the screams and ran to find that knife that he gave that ghost embedded into a human body who was stuck to a tree. Another teenager hanging limply from the knife. And I think that's where it ended last.
Yeah. So, Blake, you have a dead body on your hand.
Are there any witnesses?
So I think it was like late at night, right?
Well, if you say so, Grunt.
What,
waking up.
okay, my historian has confirmed. Thank you, Mac.
Yeah.
Someone's
Sorry.
been paying attention. I'll remember that, Dick. By the way, I hope you're happy with your Kushim tier winner.
I am.
Never say I don't do anything for you.
I listen.
Yeah. You glance around. There's no one at like this very moment.
Is the ghost around?
You can't see her.
How high up in this tree is this thing?
Not
like
that
ground
high.
level?
Like, yeah, you can, like, he's just almost like his legs are sort of on, like, touching the ground. He's just kind of pinned
Okay.
into the tree. The knife's
Well,
like, the flesh is like slowly tearing like this. Like, the body will soon sort of like fall because the neck isn't like strong enough to hold the entire mass.
Well, noticing that there is no witnesses around, yeah. Do I need to roll to double check, or are you just telling me there is nothing?
Sure, there's no roll for that.
Okay.
And listen, glance around, you don't see anyone.
All right.
Are you just afraid because of the Kushim tier winner? You should.
No, I'm afraid because when I don't ask these questions, people just pop up out of nowhere. You know, I'm not wrong, Grunt.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, with that, he'll like take a cloth, grab the knife. If the, let the body drop.
Yep. It just kind of crumples to the ground. As like
This
blood
guy is-
starts like pouring all over the place.
This guy is firmly dead, right?
Yeah. I doubt someone can survive having their fucking throat
Mhm.
jammed with a hunting knife and then just kind of left there for a few minutes.
Yep. So for now, because I can't really do a whole lot, I'm gonna try to drag this thing deeper and then try to hide the blood trail as best I can at night. Just put some leaves over it.
Now
or
I'll
whatever.
remind you how glamour works.
Oh, they're not gonna care. That's right.
He was killed by a supernatural, so it's probably just gonna look like a freak accident. Now, the hunters though, once they see the body, they'll be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I'm gonna make a phone call. I just need this kind of not in plain sight right this second.
Yeah, if you drag the body, then glamour stops working. Like you leave
Okay,
your
then
DNA all
no,
over the place.
I'll leave it alone. I'm calling Daniel.
Yeah, he would pick up. It's a late hour. How can I help you?
I'm having kind of a night.
Okay.
The ghost butchered some kid in its territory, and I need to get rid of it, but I don't know who to call. Who do I call?
Um. Listen. I have a few friends. I'll reach out. Uh, any like details you can tell me? Like, what the fuck did she do that?
Why? I don't know. For territorial purposes, it doesn't like people in the woods. I'm trying to figure it out now. It
Yeah, but,
only
like,
seems to
how did he die?
a knife to the throat, and it pinned him to a tree.
Okay. Last I checked, the fucking ghost didn't have weapons on her.
Yeah, well, the thing took my knife from me.
Do you want to roll me mislead an NPC?
Ye- Oh no,
You wouldn't fail this roll, would you?
no, because my foundry just crashed for a
Ah.
second. Let me just give me a second to reload the page.
Shit, is Dick making a roll? The first roll of the session?
Yes.
No. Hey,
Come
Zaz,
on, come
I
on,
believe in
come
him.
on.
I believe.
Don't go, Zaz. Why don't you go get a drink, get yourself something comfy? You're
See,
fine.
luckily, I can take my pad that I connected to Discord on and stay here while I go get that drink.
Oh
Let's
fuck.
see.
Complicate. Partial success. Sorry.
Choose two. Probably I'll say I can fizz them for some time and avoid further entanglement, right?
Yeah, because I don't think. Yeah,
Yeah.
confuse them for some time.
Okay. Okay. Listen. I'll chat with Horvat about this. But that's bad news for you, Blake. I'll be honest.
What?
Because
Okay.
listen, man. The reason I gave you that territory is that I thought you could like keep this shit from happening, but listen, I trust you, man, but the hunters don't. They don't know you. They don't have that faith in you. So
All right. Listen. I'll take care of it. All right. I just need this thing. I just need this out of here before somebody shows up.
well, probably just gonna look like an accident. Let the normal paramedics catch up. The police let them handle it. Only big time for this man. Equals 2 favors.
Fine. I need to get some more contacts in this goddamn city.
Yeah. 5 favors with Blake. I think he needs to spend one of these. I'll be honest. Brings me to a good point. I need you to do something for me.
Yeah.
Since I'll be honest, I don't think you need to be around your neighborhood for the rest of the night. I want your knife to get taken away. There's a guy I need you to go and help out.
Name.
Goes by Raphael. Just need to kind of follow him along. He kind of asked for some extra muscle. I think you can help out with that. Apparently some vampire bitch is making problems.
Can I get a name of the target?
Well, that's you'll get that from him. I don't know details.
All right, Daniel. Anything for you, buddy.
Yeah, that will be one favor done for him. As you'll leave this to the police. Again, like this will just look like an accident, a suicide, something. The glamour sort of works, hides and changes people's perception. It's just like the hunters that will kind of see this for what actually ask the actual questions.
Yeah.
But that can come later, as Daniel is giving you some time, covering a bit for you. As yeah, I mean you'll head out. As you head for the downtown area, as you meet up very late at night. I would say it's probably like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. As you see the man sort of smoking at a corner, that kind of sees you, smiles, waves at you.
Yeah, he'll walk up to him.
If it isn't my brave companion, Raphael, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Blake, you wouldn't happen to have a spare one of those, would you? It's been a long night.
Of course. And he kind of throws you the pack.
Yeah, he'll take one. He probably has a light on himself. So he'll pass it back.
So, tell me, Blake, I assume every werewolf is good in a fight?
Don't brag. It's been a bit, but I can handle any vampire you got. Speaking of...
Wonderful, wonderful.
What vampire you got?
Listen, no one important in the city. But I will be employing some... Well, you will be employing some rather violent means. I need you to send a message to them. That they're kind of fucked.
This is a lot of work for somebody who's not that important.
Well, you beat him up, he'll go and bitch to his boss, and the message will be delivered, you see?
Alright. Alright. Who's the guy?
Actually,
What's his name? What's his family like? What's his birthday, Grunt?
if I have someone I can just... You know what? If it wasn't the wrong format image.
Damn.
I need like a sleep fire. I think this is sleaze. Simon. Goes by Simon. So,
Alright.
you go, we find Simon. I mean, I'll point him out. You go. I'm a very fragile soul. So you'll go, you'll rough him up, and I don't mean like a bloody nose. Like, I mean, like a full thing. Broken arms. Like, he needs to be able to walk, I guess. So don't break his legs, but vampires are like tough. He can like survive a few smacks.
Alright. Alright.
Cool. As you begin heading deeper into, you approach one of the clubs. They're still like on at this point. He says, so I'm gonna kind of like points to one of the alleyways. It's gonna be one of the side doors. He's gonna walk out in about give it like 10 minutes, 15 at most. He walks out. No need for conversation. You just get straight in, and I don't know. Say Daniel says hello or some shit.
Daniel.
Well, I
Sounds-
mean, you are working for Daniel, right? Doing this favor for me.
Yeah. But it sounds like when he calls to his boss, he's gonna say Daniel's starting. You know what?
Daniel is starting it though.
Yep, you're right. It's fine.
We're like both working for Daniel in case you. I hope I
Yeah.
wasn't clear. I'm just like
Yeah.
not good at fighting. I'm good like at finding people.
It's fine. Yeah.
He pats you on the shoulder. I'll be nearby in case something really goes badly, but you look like you're fucking tough, no walnut.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's just gonna sort of hide in a nearby street, watching you from a distance as you wait around. Yeah, and 10 minutes later, you see this man walking out. As he's kind of like checking his phone as he's like glancing around.
Mm, yeah. I'll when he's looking at his phone, I'll walk up and just start wailing on him.
Yeah, so you can put one forward. You are getting the drop on him, and just give me a turn to violence.
Oh, it's on the bottom here.
Let's see how it's gonna go, gentlemen.
I believe. No, you're not using anything supernatural. Let me double check my book of references.
No,
So I
I don't
think-
really want to alert
Yeah.
every supernatural in the area.
Ah, that's true. I forgot about your. Yeah, that's true. Vampires do just well, technically, or supernaturals gets +1 armor.
I can, if it makes you feel better while I'm doing that, I could roll the let it out to give my wait. That's no, sorry, that's senses. Never mind. I thought it was strength.
You
Or no,
could
I do.
use the knife
cautious.
if you wanted to,
I can use a knife. I can
Yeah.
use my.
because it's just a knife, so it's not like they'll still benefit from the armor, but the knife is more lethal than your fists.
Yep. All right.
So are you like using the knife then?
Yep.
Stabbing his ass. I swear, didn't I put these in? I should have put these in the references. Tell me I had the foresight. I don't think I had I did. There we go. Weapon stats. Knife is I think it's 2.
If not, yeah.
Why can't I find? Well,
Is it-
a katana is 3, so I guess a knife is 2. It sounds fair enough.
Alright.
So as you just sort of go up and you just get the drop on him as you like start stabbing him. I mean, you get a couple of stabs in before he like shoves you off, and he just panicking, basically runs away.
Does that feel like it was enough damage, or should I
Uh,
beat him down some more?
you basically inflicted the equivalent of 1 harm to him.
I'm going to. Can I catch? Do I need to speed up, or can I just catch up to him?
Depends if you just want to like catch up to him and like continue like assaulting him. That could be another turn to violence.
Yeah. I have 4 let it out moves.
No, I was talking about something. Yeah, just give me
Okay.
another turn to violence. There you go. As you manage to tackle him to the ground, he's like, "What the fuck? What do you want? What the?" Just like keeps stabbing him. He like decks you in the face, but doesn't really do much to you because you're also supernatural. As like he does realize that at that point once you just completely overwhelm him. As you respond to anything to his like shouting.
Not till he's like till he's pretty badly beaten.
Yeah, a few seconds later, and it's like he is just sort of clearly like completely fucked up. Vampires don't bleed like humans do, but even at that point, your knife is drenched in this sort of thick, viscous blood.
Daniel sends his regards. Then he'll hit the guy's clothes and just wipe the blood clean and spit on the guy and then walk away.
Yeah, you kind of leave him there as he's like slowly dragging himself away. And as you kind of walk back down the street, Raphael kind of gives you a long whistle, says, "Ooh, you had him from the fucking get-go. Good job, man."
Is there anything else you need?
No, that's it. Have a good night, I guess.
He'll extend his hand.
Yeah, he'll shake your hand.
Nice meeting you, Raphael. Thanks for the cigarette.
Yeah, no problems. Let me know if you ever need people like, found, tracked, good at that shit.
Well, let me know if there's people who need an extra body around. Always looking for the extra work.
Keep that in mind then.
See you around.
Smiles and nods.
I assume we just exchange numbers and move on.
By the time you get to your turf, it's later into the night, and the police are already kind of have picked up the body and everything. As they're sort of wrapping up, you can hear like the sirens in the distance. As Daniel was kind of waiting there, smoking a cigar, sitting on like the edge of the sidewalk.
Yeah, he'll mosey up next to him and take a seat.
Well, how did it go?
It went fine. I delivered the message that needed to be sent, and I think he got the point.
Good. Because I'll be honest, I think it's time we expand a bit the operations. And you know what? I've realized I'm kind of tired of just sitting in the shitty areas. I think it's time we have a few businesses downtown as well. The vamps. You said something to me the other day, and I realized ever since Zoe kind of just, well, since she's gone, it's been a power vacuum. Why not take advantage of that? There's a few of them trying to sort of climb the ladder, but honestly, I can't think of a better time to just, be at the top of that ladder when they get there and just push them back down.
Grunt, just so I understand how the dynamic works, he's the boss of the whole pack, right? Or is there somebody above him?
He is. Yeah, he's the pack. He's like the most influential member of the pack. At least the major pack, like the Woodland pack.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You're the boss. I would never think to question you, but just thinking aloud, that sounds like that's going to lead to a lot of conflict. And
yeah,
are you sure we're ready for that?
So if we're not ready now, we're never going to be ready. Much rather deal with them now than let them organize back up.
Well, all right. Well, I know you probably have contacts, so I guess the way to start, any businesses in particular you're looking at?
I think it's time to send a message to. God, I'm blanking. I think it's time to send a message to Sophia. So I'm gonna take over her club. I think that makes a statement.
Well, I'm with you, boss. You have my support.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Is there anything you need from me?
I'll keep you updated. Right now, expect the next 2 days the hunters to pop up to ask you fucking questions.
I'll be as honest as I can be and be as cooperative so they stay out of our business.
He smiles and nods. He'll get up and take his leave. As you do, as he's like walking away, you do spot at the edge of the woods. That's the specter, as she is seemingly almost like giggling a bit at you.
Yeah, he'll get up and walk towards her.
She just kind of stares as you approach.
You can't be killing teenagers in the woods. You're causing. Can you even understand me? You're causing problems.
She sort of tilts her head, confused.
There were people here who will try to, if enough people die, will try to get rid of me from my position.
She shakes her head.
Is there a way we can communicate? You can talk back?
Just kind of shrugs.
Can you write words in the dirt?
She kind of goes to where the kid was murdered. And as she dips her fingers into the dried blood, sort of goes to like just at the edge of the street and in the concrete. Kind of like start dragging the blood, smearing it on the pavement. And the word is
Get
together.
fucked.
No. The word is together.
Together?
Yep.
Who's together?
She just kind of looks at you and giggles.
Oh, me?
It's just a smile.
He just pinches the bridge of his nose and says, I don't think you can fuck a ghost. I'm sorry. This ain't a scary movie.
There's ways around that.
It feels like, yeah, kill yourself. Have I? Have I? He pinches
plane of existence.
distance. Yeah. He pinches the bridge of his nose. Have we met prior to when I met you 2 days ago?
I mean, I was gonna say, Blake, you've seen her around for like 6 months now, right? I think that's.
I mean, have I met you when you were alive at some point?
She shakes her head.
Why the interest?
There's just a smile. As she kind of like puts her hands behind her back and seems almost embarrassed about it.
All right. I will come visit you as often as I can if you make a promise to me. Please stop killing teenagers in these woods. Or people. Please stop killing people in the woods.
She just shrugs, and she like turns around and like starts almost gracefully walking back into the tree line.
Where I know who I need to find.
Well,
I need to find Olivia.
listen, there's a bunch of like there's mages in the city. There's people who can like help you with this.
Yeah.
One of
but-
them is on the way right now.
Oh Jesus!
They're coming
She's
for
just
you.
gonna. They're just gonna be here, just seeing a like exhausted werewolf. Just go, God damn it! And the words together in the woods, or in the fucking.
Well, I'll say this: you are very exhausted at this point. Unfortunately, you do have to go to sleep. Unless I want me to give you the -1 on going and push on.
How? Damn! I was gonna say I could just probably find a place to crash in the woods. I'd be
You
safe
could.
there.
You could. You listen. Why not? Yeah. I mean, she's not gonna kill you.
Can I insight you, Grunt?
Unfortunately, only Mac can do that with high chance of accuracy.
Mac, is he gonna kill me? Of course, Mac. Oh, of course, Mac won't answer. He's sleeping. Yeah, I guess I probably know a spot I can just crash because I want to make sure no more teenagers just come into the woods and get murdered.
Let me double check. Well, I'm pretty sure it's summertime now. Double check. Yeah, it's like summer, so it's actually quite pleasant. It's warm. It's fine. Warm. It's dry.
I would like to phone a friend. Hey, what do you think about this situation? Have I shown you the vampire mage?
Listen, you could kill yourself and become a ghost.
I could kill myself and become a ghost.
But yeah,
That's what.
as you crash somewhere in the woods and make sure there's no more kids walking. Because most of these do tend to happen at night. You've not really seen her during the day that much. Now, I'm not saying she never showed up during the day. It's just that it's less frequent.
Yeah.
And I will make a note, and we'll make. Celine, what are you doing? What are your plans right now?
Well, Grunt, I think it was in this club with Zoe. I'm not too sure. She was bringing Darius here. I'm not too sure if we're still in that scene or not in that regard.
What was the last thing you did with her, though?
Yeah, Zoe told the Matthias, who's knocked out essentially, to go grab Darius, and Celine tried to tell her like, "Hey, maybe we shouldn't do one, abuse Matthias, and two, torture Darius further." And she rolled her eyes, but said,
Yes,
basically
so
the
I
whole
think
teenage
your
like,
plan, the plan is to like meet with Darius.
well, no, Darius is coming here because Matthias
Yes.
was bringing Darius.
Yeah, so Matthias and Darius are heading to meet with you two. As well, I mean, as you're waiting in one of the side rooms of the club itself, as the doors open and Matthias and Darius kind of walk in, as she just kind of like looks at you before looking at them, as sort of Darius indicates for Matthias to sit down on the couch sort of opposite from where you're at. And he doesn't sit down, he instead approaches you two.
Matthias or Darius?
Darius.
Ah,
And yeah, he just kind of looks at Zoe. Just says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you were all alone. Sorry you had to go through all of those things. I didn't realize it at the time. But you were just crying out for help. No one there to really answer. Everything you did was just looking for attention. I don't think it excuses your actions, but you are just as much a victim of this world as many of us. As like Zoe looks just sort of very much kind of annoyed at this. She's just kind of containing it because you told her to be nice, Celine.
yeah. Celine is watching this.
As Darius just says, I should have talked with you. Shouldn't have pushed you away from Zorn. And I don't think you are beyond redemption. I think just convince yourself that it's easier to be evil than let yourself be hurt again. And while you may want to kill me right now, I appreciate you not doing it. Never give up hope. Not on Jay, not on friends, but most of all, not on yourself. And it's like she's like clenching her fists at this point.
Yeah, if she allows it, of course, Celine will put her hand on Zoe's.
Seems to sort of calm her down a bit.
Yeah. It's all right, Zoe. It's okay.
God, the goal he has to. What do you even know? You kind of went to heaven and back, and now you think you're some wise prophet or some shit. And she like stands up, says, "Do not remember? I think I remember. Wonder if I fuck you now, will it feel differently than when I fucked you while wearing your dead wife's fucking face?" And he just sort of shakes his head. Childish provocations really won't get the reaction you desire. As he will just kind of hug her. As
Holy
she's
shit.
gonna like immediately gonna fucking push him away, looking completely flabbergasted. As she's gonna storm out. It'll take time for her to even begin to heal.
Yes, that is definitely a word for it as well. And how do you feel right now?
Sad, but hopeful.
How long has it been for you in comparison for us when you're with those angels of yours?
Not that long, I guess. Time was weird. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Long enough to lose track of it at the very least.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I was a bit focused on other things.
Understandable. You do understand how unsettling it will be for everyone else.
Yeah. But I think I didn't see it before. Everything was done to, like a child breaking objects in the house to get their parents' attention.
Hmm.
You don't ignore the child, nor do you should punish them. But try and see beyond the thin mask of rebellious angst and try and see what they really need. Understanding, safety, acceptance.
Vampires are unique in the way because they're once human, and whatever happens at the moment where they're turning, they usually sticks with them for a very long time.
I believe try to put up a strong facade, but usually just means an even more hurtful past.
Hmm.
I apologize to you if you think I offended in some way.
Like I said before, Darius, there's nothing you really need to apologize for. I'm worried, but I'm trying to be understanding.
Thank you for at least helping me get through to her. She wouldn't have never listened to this if you weren't here.
She wouldn't have. Honestly, she probably would have ripped your face off before you had a chance to say too many words.
This is a risk worth taking, though.
And as she glances at Matthias, has he done anything, or he's just been sitting down this entire time?
He is also looking at this with he's much more stoic about it, but he's also kind of shocked at what was said and done.
Well, who else is on your list to speak to? Kind of glances at his dad when she says it before glancing back at him.
I think me and Dad have to have a long chat. Because I think acceptance is the theme of today. As well as strong, hardy walls hiding a lot of pain behind them. As yes, he's gonna like sit down on the couch next to his dad, and it puts an arm on his shoulder and says, "Talk to me, Dad." It's kind of what's there to talk about. As he'll look at him, just kind of smile very faintly and says, "You know, it was the tower that plagued you with nightmares of your worst fears, but have desires of a family is still a normal human thing. Have a loved one to share your happiness and help through life. And I'm not gonna judge you for it. I never was gonna judge you. I know that's what you were afraid of. There's like a moment where you just kind of see the facade slightly crack.
Yeah.
And he's
I
just gonna
think-
give his dad a hug.
Oh, I think
There's
Celine's
like,
gonna have a.
yeah, you can see like his eyes getting a bit glassy as he's like trying to hold back some tears.
Yeah, I think Celine has a
The-
bit of a fake smile as she leaves them. It gives them some privacy for a
I'm gonna
minute
say the
here.
last thing you hear as you get up is, "Here, I love you, Dad.
Oh,
Always have." I think we can finally try and move past all our bad past. Not by ignoring it, but by pushing it into the light. Yeah, you leave them alone. You close down the door as you see fucking Joey pacing by. That's
Yeah.
not him. That's what the fuck you do to him.
is she asking? She's saying, "What did they fuck? Did they do to
Yeah,
him?"
yeah. Referring to the angels.
I'm not too sure of the full story. It's a bit skeptical on my part, but apparently they showed him something horrific. I don't know if
He
it's.
hugged me. I'm gonna kill him.
It might not bring you any type of closure, because I don't think it's the same Darius that we've spoken with, if it is really him or not.
At me with sadness. He was sad for me. How fucking fucking arrogance.
Zoe, I'm not sure how much time he has with whatever they did with him, whatever they want him to do. Maybe just him cleaning up some messes before he goes.
Me persuade the NPC with a +1.
Yeah, let's see. Oh no, I gotta ask applications.
Do you have a debt with her to sort of? I don't think you do.
I think I do. Let me
You do?
check. Let me check. I'll make sure. Yeah. Oh, Selena favor because of the love potion. I never used it, so
Well, you can cash it now and fix this problem.
yeah, I'll
I was
catch
just-
it now.
I have to say, if you don't, Rowan has like 4 of them.
Yeah, I'll cash it in.
Yeah.
I'll delete that debt out.
She says, maybe you're right. Maybe it is just fuck, now you make me feel sad for him. Shite. So what? They bring him back so he can just fix shit and then he just dies? That's a bit fucking sadistic.
I'm not too sure.
Isn't it better if he just kind of goes out the door and I can still fucking like make fun of his ass?
It won't give you the satisfaction it once did. I'm sad to say.
No, I don't think he would. And anything else I can like torture him with?
I don't think. I'm going to be honest. From what I've gathered and what the angels told me, they showed him something that broke him completely. In a way, even I don't think I would want to comprehend.
I bet.
Angels are keeping an eye on him, Zoe, and you have a lot more things on your plate right now, don't you?
Hey, speaking of which,
Hmm.
can I ask your opinion on something?
Of course.
She's gonna sort of manifest 3 different necklaces.
Hmm.
Which one do you think would looks better? I'm trying to figure out something like a gift.
Oh, do you have someone in mind?
Hmm, maybe. I'm not sure about her though. We're fucking
Ah,
right now, but she was nice to me, got me a gift, so I have something back.
someone's caught your eye for now, I see. Celine will take a look over these necklaces,
Yeah.
trying to.
I'm not. You can choose
I-
one that you like. The more
Yeah, she'll
simplistic, elegant approach, the more opulent one, the one who's just sort of very avant-garde.
I think Celine would ask, do you know anything about her? What she likes? What she doesn't like?
A bit of a mischievous one, that is.
Hmm.
Haven't
she
you
se-
seen her around? She's been around a couple of times.
Hmm. I'm not too sure. She hasn't caused you any problems, has she?
No. Listen, but don't tell Rowan about this. I don't know how she'll react.
Hmm. Okay, then. You said there's opulent, there's elegant. What was the other one?
Sort of like very stylistic.
Well, if she's full of mischief and willing to cause trouble, maybe a more stylistic approach. You usually don't go for boring people, so I assume this isn't a boring person.
Yeah. Haven't. She's been here for a couple of times.
Don't seem to be because I has Celine met anyone else?
I mean, you've seen a bunch of people around though. There's Maya, blue-haired, Faye,
Hmm.
tattoos.
I see. I see. Well, I think I've seen her once or twice. But you're speaking with the Fae now, enjoying yourself.
I mean, listen, she's a bit more fun than the angel was.
Well, at the very least, I'm happy that you're still enjoying yourself, Zoe.
Listen, this will sound very weird, but I don't have anyone. Again, I don't want to tell Rowan because I don't know how she'll react. She knows she's a Fae. Would I ask you for like more of these advices? Because she does things sometimes that can infuriate me, but then she does something nice. I feel like I'm being a bit played over here. I should start pranking her back.
Oh, Fae do love to cause trouble. Their form of attachment varies sometimes, but usually they like to poke and prod. Fun is usually the game, but yeah, of course you can always ask me for advice, Zoe. Not just business related.
Cool. This gets serious, then I'll be sure to call upon you.
Happy to help. Now, I'm gonna ask that you be careful with Matthias. I know you love your mischief, but
So I've stopped messing with his head. It was the tower that I think was also kind of fucking with him. Fine,
I know.
apparently he has his new fucking angel son to, I don't know, therapy him.
That's true. If nothing else, it just shows how easily lovable you can be, Zoe.
Oh, don't you start with me, your true buddy. Saying that to make me feel better.
Oh, it's true.
I'm gonna smile and give you a hug.
She'll hug her back.
I love the coping chat thick. Do keep coping. I'm gonna demote you right now. This is one big fat L. More are incoming.
Can't-
He actually fucking. You got the medal on your chest, and then Stalin immediately was like, Tiberia killed it. I want that guy dead.
He's too high of rank. He's getting too popular. Send him to the
Didn't-
gulags.
Didn't I tell you that Celine gonna like fuck you over? Like, I told you this.
Listen, I'm helping the
I
Darius
do have
out.
the hypothetical question: how could Celine have avoided fucking him over?
Yes, explain this, Grant.
I don't know why should that have been a very likely outcome. No, exactly,
No, I want to know the hypothetical. How could Celine have not fucked him over?
Well, you see, Zaz, when I make bets, I make sure the deck is stacked in my favor.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not Cope. You know why? Because I've shown Cope to be competent.
Tick,
I can't.
Tick, let me just say something right now. It
Uh-huh.
will get worse.
It was rigged from the start.
It was rigged from the start.
It was like Colts is like it's Abaddon. It's always Abaddon. It's Abaddon all along. People are
Always Abaddon.
like Colton is like on a meta level, like so like 4D chessing it. Like it's always Abaddon. It always goes back to Abaddon. People are like,
But listen, if anyone you need to blame anyone is Celine. See?
What do
I don't
you
even-
mean?
It was
Colton doesn't even
Celine
know
all
who that is.
along.
Like
Ah.
I want you in the future to say, yeah, listen, I just want you to understand, Colton, that all your problems are from somebody from Celine. It's Celine's fault. Who the fuck is Celine?
Uh,
Look, I don't know what to
Some-
tell you. She's my daughter. I love her. I can't even get mad at her.
It's such 4D chess. It's like it's always Abaddon. Just leave her alone. And you're like, oh, and by the way, Maya already kind of said, like, of course she likes sharing wink. It's like, what? Maya, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like that was a topic. It's like, what, Maya? Like, I already know you're doing something. I just don't know what.
Don't you worry about it.
Listen, there's so many other fish in the sea. There's 7.5 billion people in the world. Half of them are women. It's perfectly fine.
And somehow you'll always get back to Abaddon. Somehow.
It's always Abaddon. I need to get out of this fucking city. You know where I need to go? I need to go to Milwaukee in a different
You need
universe, 'cause
to
it feels-
You need to go to Dayton, Ohio.
I need to go to Dayton, Ohio. You know where I need to go? It's gonna be like the end of fucking Breaking Bad. I just need to go to Alaska, where nobody's gonna fucking know
Yeah.
who I am.
Listen, it's fine.
Damn you, Grant.
Was there anything else you wanted Celine to talk with people here?
Not to talk with anyone, just to make sure Darius and Nevada's okay before leaving Zoe, because she does need to do some other work.
Yes. Yeah, no, they'll probably have a long chat. There's a lot of trauma to sort of at least start processing through.
Mm-hmm.
But well, let's see what Rowan is up to, because Rowan was given some interesting pieces of information last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to that ghost.
As yeah, you as you arrive there, would you go through at night, or would you go during the day?
Going to be more likely to go during the night. She doesn't really like. I'm gonna be honest. Like going to the day is not like sound like the most good idea, because I don't want to like be seen by too many people,
Yeah. So
just in
as,
case weird shit happens.
so as you're going at night, you find a sort of wooded area. As you take a couple of steps, start wandering through it. Now, I think you can roll. Comes with the territory. See if you catch this in time. Okay. Not gonna be the worst option. But Rowan, you do see her. You see her sort of almost peeking at you from behind one of the trees. As you see this woman almost floating in midair, chains wrapped around her arms, sort of as she's almost like suspended by them as they seemingly float up in the air. As she has almost this ethereal look about her. Before you feel like you hear like the sort of branches being cracked as well, you see this man approach you. As Blake, you do spot Rowan just hanging out in the wooded area.
Current.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question
Yes.
about where else? Usually, when you come onto territory like that, it's usually like you request it, or is this just kind of people can wander and it doesn't matter?
I mean, depends. Like, if somebody doesn't know you're here, not everyone is super well connected with the city.
All right, I just didn't know what
it's
what the
one thing
rules.
to just kind of walk in and like, yeah, if someone starts walking in and like causing shit, then yeah, that's bad. But she's literally just sort of like looks like she's just walked in.
Can I help you?
The ghost is gone.
Rowan will just say, I was told by a wonderful lady named Olivia that there was a spirit that I could talk to.
What is your purpose here? To talk to her, I know, but what is your purpose to talking to her?
Olivia said that she could help me process loss that I've been through recently.
Who did you lose?
It's a lady named Kylie. Happened pretty long a while ago now, but didn't realize how much she meant to me until recently. I guess how much she could have meant to me.
He stares at you for like a long time before realizing you're not really a threat, and then just says, I don't know how she can help you, but I can try to help you find her again.
I'd appreciate that.
I'm sorry about your acquaintance, lover, person.
Companion, I guess is the right word. I didn't love her like she loved me. Maybe I could have, but that opportunity got taken from me before I could do anything.
I will say this, Blake, because that murder was like national fucking news for a while because it was such a high profile case. Kylie is the name of the woman that roughly, so I think, was decapitated downtown.
Oh. Yeah, he'll be like, oh. Yeah. I think I remember hearing something about that.
Yes, it was the beginning of a, let's call it, recurrent relationship with death that I hope I can leave behind.
Fair enough. I'll try to help you find her. She is around. She tends to stick close lately, to stick close to me when I'm in the woods.
So, imagine this is your place now. Guess they had to find somebody after Amelia died.
He winces. Yeah, terrible business that.
Yeah. I knew her.
I just feel sorry for them. Oh, you knew her?
I did. Friends, I guess. Didn't really know her that well.
It's a
And
shame.
it was. It really was.
Grunt, do I know anything really about her death? Do I know about Zoran or any of that? Do I've heard anything about that?
I mean, yeah, like Daniel would have informed you that it was an entire like fucking fiasco. He wouldn't have given you too many details, and I don't think he would have mentioned Zoran by name.
Just some kid lost his shit and killed her.
Yeah, it was at the same night the moon disappeared.
Yeah.
The problem is, Blake, he would have also informed you that there may in fact be a Vukotlak still in the city. So that's also one of the reasons he's not, like, he's more sort of on edge than usual.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. I was going to just say shame that a kid was the person that did her in.
Nah. It's a lot of death. A lot of deaths happened past few years.
It's the life we lead. Let's go find you your ghost. At least you can try to make amends. Not everybody gets that luxury.
They don't.
Yeah, Grin, I'm just gonna help her try to find the ghost, or at least see if I can
yeah,
call out to her.
if you can like wander a bit through the woods, eventually she's gonna kind of show up. Same sort of curiosity.
Hey, this is what's your name?
Rowan.
This is Rowan. She's looking for you.
Tilts her head curiously at you.
Yes, Rowan will say, told you might be able to help me get in contact with somebody who's departed, left this world we live in.
He nods.
Her name was Kylie.
She gestures for you to follow her.
Yeah, Rowan will do so.
And as she leads you through the woods, takes you outside at the very edge, as Blake, you realize where you're being taken. As she points to you on the pavement where she wrote the words together.
Hmm.
Does she just point at the already written word?
Yeah.
I guess we could touch it.
Yeah, Rowan will. I mean, she looks at it. I was together with her. Close, in a way.
She kind of like shakes her head. You can roll me figure someone out.
Yeah. Complication 2.
Actually, no, because they would be night. Blake, I think now you realized when she said together, She didn't necessarily. Maybe she didn't mean you to.
Is
Maybe
she?
she
is
meant, you know, the guy she killed. And now she might be also together with Rowan's deceased friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rowan.
Yes.
Um. She has your person's soul with her. They are together.
All right. How do I commune with her directly then? If there is such a way.
As she kind of sort of points to you, then points to her as she like sort of uh, gestures as she's gesturing almost as if she's saying you have to give something to her as she will give something to you.
Uh, Blake will look at Rowan and slightly shake his head. I don't know much about this spirit, and I don't know what you're willing to sacrifice here.
Do I get
she
the
did
sense that this is a figurative giving something up, or is this like a
No,
material
it
give
is-
something up?
This is maybe not material in the sense of, but it's definitely an equivalent exchange of something, not like a figure of speech.
Cool.
And considering
That fucking-
she has souls, might be asking for another soul in exchange.
Does Rowan still have that fancy fucking rose that she was given as a symbol of the being like promoted? Or was that taken?
If you would have carried it with you, you would still have it on you.
Yeah. Rowan will present it. She'll say, this was a symbol of a high office I held once. The office means nothing to me anymore. Though it's still imbued with the grace of the court, if you'd like it.
She kind of like looks at it. And nods. Now, I'll remind you, Blake, just as a reminder. Last time you handed the woman a knife, was the victim ended up dead?
The moment she lifts, like, goes to reach for the rose, like, where Rowan is grabbing the rose from her person, Blake is going to grab her wrist, not like painfully, just like a hold on a second. This spirit tends to kill mortals. I gave it something and it used it to kill a kid, and he gestures to the word together written in blood.
Rowan will tilt the head. She'll actually look at the spirit. Is there a reason?
She kind
you
of
could-
giggles.
She
Is
likes
that
to
the
play.
reason? The amusement?
Doesn't stop smiling.
I'm sorry about your friend, your person, Rowan, but whatever's gonna happen, it's a life for a life.
Yeah, Rowan will look at the spirit. Will you use this as she'll like fucking twirl the rose? Gonna use this to kill someone.
Nods.
Then Rowan will put it away. Then I'm afraid there's no deal we can make then.
She kind of shrugs.
I very much want to speak with Kylie again, but I'm not that person anymore. As yeah, Rowan will just turn around as she will just leave. Like she just sees no reason, no more point in being here.
Yeah, Blake will follow Rowan. Hey, have you eaten anything?
I am a fae. I do not need to eat or drink or sleep.
I figured you can't talk to your friend, but I don't know, company.
Why not?
You can at least let out some steam. I don't really know you, and who am I going to blab to?
I've been out of the city for a bit anyways.
Yeah, I guess I will, because I don't really have much cash. I guess I would just take her to my place.
For Rowan. Status again?
Remember, you gave me an apartment.
No,
And
no,
it's
no.
one?
No, not for you, for Rowan.
I mean, Rowan just said that she
Yeah.
hasn't, because she was in the other world for a while.
Let's see. Put a name.
That's
to
what
a
she
face.
means.
Yeah, why don't you give me a roll, Blake? Put a name to a face. You roll with our circles. That's a what circle do you
It's
have?
wild.
Wild. So you have
Still,
1. So you roll with 1.
What? Where do I roll that? What is it again?
Put a name to a face.
Oh, yep, and then roll with
Yep.
1. Got it.
Yes. Well, I haven't dealt with her before, but no, actually, now that she said her name, Faye, Blake, Rowan was heavily involved with Zoe, as far as rumors and what Daniel told you.
I'm gonna wait till we're at least in my apartment and I can make some ramen and then I can ask her questions. I'm not gonna ask her while we're out and about.
Yeah. As you take her back to your apartment and start cooking some late dinner.
I hope you don't mind ramen. It's all I got right now. There's some soda in the fridge. Maybe a beer or two.
it's fine.
I hope it's not too forward of me to ask, but you were a pretty big deal around here at one point, weren't you?
I was involved in a lot of shit. Still am, I guess, but not in the way I used to be.
You used to hang out with what's her name? Some chick named Zoe, right? You used to run in her circles.
Yeah, I did. Until she died.
It's not even worth it. But Grant, can I see if that's a lie? Because I was told something kind of. I was told something slightly different, but
Actually,
Yeah.
give me a moment, because this is I'm gonna put this in Earth. Have Yeah, you can roll me figure someone out, and Rowan can roll me manipulate.
Mislead, distract, or
Mislead,
trick.
yeah.
Yep. There we go. And saying like she died. That would that qualify for the I think it's in our blood because he's a different circle. It's like technically Zoe died and was reborn.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Let's see if I can even beat her roll. No.
15, which let me see right now. That is with heart, which
Yeah, no, it's
I need to look
No.
at something. Oh no, big great. Yep, I marked corruption because that's above a 12.
Yep. He'll start serving
Well, I mean,
food.
after that, she'll kind of say, well, I mean, she was already dead, the vampire and all that, but kind of dead that you stopped moving.
That's good. I guess my contact was just wrong. It happened. I guess it happens. Maybe she's a spirit. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Maybe she's in the. Maybe she's with the Spectre.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a necromancer. There's a fucking wizard who studies necromancy. I'm going to be talking with him real soon.
I don't know. I knew somebody in the future who, well, if she's dead, I guess it doesn't really matter, but told me that to watch out for a person named Zoe. Something about shadows wrapping around me. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Rowan will just shrug. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I don't know what all that's about. Could it be someone just decided to fuck with you?
I don't know. Yeah. Could have just been somebody fucking with me. Sorry, I wasn't more help with your thing in the woods.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, like I said, there's a wizard who dabbles in souls and shit. And I think this is a problem a lot of people should fucking know about.
Yeah. I would try go and find him, but I might have a feeling Hunter's going to show up soon here, and I got some stuff to answer for.
Oh, you know which ones? I'm pretty in good with one of the main guys in the city.
No idea, but dead kid gets stabbed in the throat in my territory. You know somebody's going to take notice.
Nah, listen, if oh yeah. Listen, like I said, I'm in good with one of the groups. If I hear about it, that it's his guys coming in, I don't know, I can talk to him. If it's the other guys, good luck.
Appreciate it. Well, if you need any help with something, you let me know. Don't be a stranger, all right?
If you ever need anyone talked to, I mostly what I'm good at.
Well, if you ever need somebody's skull caved in, let me know.
Keeping in mind.
All right. Guess we'll eat unless there's anything else.
Eventually, Rowan, you'll take your leave. Doing anything after that, though?
It's a little late at night, so I'm not going to give Andre a call right now. because I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, because I don't know if he's like awake, so I'll probably wait till the morning to do that. You
Cool.
know,
I was
I
gonna say,
think
are
that-
you gonna warn Zoe? Hey, there's this guy who's like saying weird cryptic shit
Yeah.
about you.
I was about to say that. Yeah, I want to go talk to Zoe anyway. I was gonna go talk. I wanted to go talk to Zoe regardless of that because I kind of need to inform her of. Listen, if you do end up killing Darcy, don't actually invite me to see it. I actually don't really want to like be there for that.
Yeah. See, Tick. You see, Tick. This is how you go down in the tiers.
See, Grunt, like the problem is, it's not weird. It's not weird and cryptic. It's I don't even know who this fucker is.
The concern I
Like,
have here is with this Blake guy. The concern I have here is who the fuck is talking about Zoe.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm sure Blake will speak up when asked. But yeah, no, you head over to Zoe's club, as probably find her at her usual spot up above the dance floor. But as you kind of see, she looks a bit anxious. You know her well enough.
Zoe?
Hey, Rowan, what's up?
Oh. Just wanted to tell you that apparently somebody is going around warning. I met this guy Blake, werewolf. I think he took over Amelia's territory. Apparently, somebody told him that to avoid you, and not avoid Abaddon, avoid Zoe, warning him about shadows encroaching on him. I don't really care. Listen, the Blake guy he's just a werewolf, but there's someone going around talking about you.
Well, luckily I made a new werewolf friend recently, so I guess I'll send her to maybe chat this guy up. Because Zoe should be dead, and nobody should saying stuff about me.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Let's go and... You look anxious. What's going on?
Darius stopped by recently. Have you actually met him? Have you?
I did.
I'm not sure.
I did
I should
talk
start
to him.
calling him like something else, because that's not Darius. That's It was weird, unsettling, annoying.
It was certainly something when I talked to him. Oh, he said that he forgave me and that he wished that I would forgive myself.
Yeah, he kind of said the same kind of thing to me. I'm pisses me off. And there's nothing else I can like. I wanted to torture him, but Celine said no. Section of Angel, and I do have bigger problems, but
I'm sure you'll find something to do.
seemingly taking this a bit better than I am.
He helped me realize something. And Zoe, I'll help you every step of the way on this, but when and if, I'll be honest, if we ever do anything with Darcy, if you ever do anything with Darcy, I don't, and I mean if we kill her, I don't want to be there for it.
Kind of like stares at you for a good solid minute. Just kind of like nods.
yeah, Rowan will kind of follow up on that with, I'll be honest. I was holding on to it. The anger, the rage, because that was a lot easier to deal with than the only other thing I felt. But
Which was?
pain, a gnawing hollowness, as if I felt like I could never move on, that life would always lose its luster. And talking with Darius and then paying a visit to, if you remember the name at all, Kylie, all this seemed to have started, visited her grave. I, made me realize that I can move on from this. This isn't the thing that defines the rest of my existence.
He got you good.
He did. I'm not even sure if it's really Darius, I'm going to be honest, but whatever it is, whether if it's a changed man or it's some angel masquerading in his skin, it's at least it helped me.
She kind of like nods. Well, at the very least, I'm happy for you.
Thank you. So Rowan will just she's gonna go give Zoe a hug, and Rowan will just say, Rowan is just going to say, gonna be honest with you, Zoe. Pretty much in my life right now, it's just you and Celine. I'm really glad I met both of you.
She kind of chuckles and says, I'm also glad to have met you. And we'll get through this together.
Rowan nods at that.
Not sure if there's any other conversations you'd like to have with her, but eventually time would move a bit on, unless there's other burning problems any of you want to address. I know Rowan wants to talk with Andre. That will take a bit of time to set up for him to like find an opening in his schedule.
Yeah.
Red?
I think, Celine needs to get some more information. Mainly talk to, the only person she really knows who would be the person who would have this information is more likely Richard.
Information about
One, she needs to figure out who these Helsing people are, and two, she still needs to do a job about, hunting down Carmilla, but she wouldn't go for Richard about Carmilla, she would go for information about Helsing.
Well,
I'm not sure if that or Zach would have more, but
I was gonna say this is not really Richard. If you want Richard to track Raphael, but Zach's like the investigation guy.
yeah, I don't want to cause him to get in trouble more than he needs to. But yeah, I'll go to Zach instead.
As you find him in a nice little bar. It's been a while. It's been a while. How have you been keeping up?
It's been a while, Zach. You look you're doing well for yourself as usual.
I am.
Anything new going on?
Oh yes. Did you not hear about the death 2 days ago?
No.
Yeah, a kid
Sure.
got like fucking stabbed into a tree by an angry ghost apparently. Daniel has tried to warn us, so hunters are sort of trying to figure out a way they can contain that area so it doesn't look too suspicious to the public.
I see. I'm not too familiar with the ghostly aspects. Usually when a person dies, that's really it. Unless of course, you get the soul, but that's a whole nother thing.
Nah. There's a lot of them that stick around for many unfinished reasons. Not to mention, there's many other creatures so many things out there. Point is, it's apparently killing people. So, yeah.
Is it just humans or one of ours?
Well, the kid she killed was a human.
Oh.
He was like 16, 17-ish. Not the nicest thing to see on the news.
Understandable in that regard. But I came to also ask you for information if you're willing to share as well.
I am always a curious sort.
A name of an organization has come across my table. Helsing, do you know anything about it?
As in Van Helsing.
I know.
Bit on the nose.
It is. And usual for most hunter groups is, well, I usually try to stay away and not get too involved, but
No, I think it would be even funnier. Imagine if you're like a vampire organization and you call yourself Helsing. I think that would be a bit hilarious.
it would be pretty funny. A bit of irony, taking back the name and all that.
So, you want info on these people? Are they like around?
Yes, one of the agents are around.
Have a name?
Yes, Raphael. He seems to be a curious sort. Grunt, I just want to insight to see if he knows something he's not telling me about them, just in case, because I just want to make sure. Can I roll a figure, right?
Yep.
Well,
You should. Glad Dracula.
he knows for sure.
Well, sounds like something worth looking into.
Be careful, though, Zach. I would hate to lose my favorite informant. If you feel like it's too dangerous, just back out.
Kind of like chuckles. It's a secretive hunter group with weird naming conventions. How bad can it get?
I've learned all through the years that anything secretive usually tries to stay that way for a reason, and anyone who ever figures out, well, they make sure the secret doesn't get out.
I guess so. Don't worry. I'll keep it low profile.
Mm-hmm. And if it gets dangerous, just, don't.
He kind of chuckles and nods.
Take care of yourself, Zach.
Yeah? You as well?
She probably leaves some extra money on the table for him, mostly because I assume Zach's a guy who doesn't really eat much.
3 favors. I need to start using.
You should.
But yeah. As a few days would kind of go by, Celine. You would get a call from Raphael.
She picks up.
So, I want to meet up, have a status report. I've been a busy man.
A state of support would be important. Yes, I assume you haven't gotten yourself killed, so that's good to know.
While I'm talking, well, that would be an impressive achievement to be a ghost and use a cell phone.
Apparently, ghosts are everywhere, and I just haven't taken notice, so I'm not too familiar with them.
Everywhere might be a bit of a stretch, but they are in fact invisible to the naked eye, so yes.
Well, a meetup would be nice then. Do you have a place in mind?
I do. Let's change up the scenery as he's gonna suggest one of the local clubs.
Very well then. I'll meet you there.
Now, Celine.
Hmm?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you roll for this. Been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while. Why? Why don't you give me figure someone out?
Oh, sure. Partial.
You realize he's it's Andrea's club.
I don't want to go there. Okay. Actually, I think it might be best if we don't meet up there. Me and the owner have a bit of a strained history, we'll say.
Ah, come on now. It's like one of the funniest listen. You like one of those demon feuds for the last centuries.
Not a last century, but at the very least, I'd rather not step on any toes. I don't really need the heat.
Listen, she owes me one. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Fine.
You're not really convinced me at all, Raphael.
Listen, we're fighting a powerful war against a powerful vampire. Just at least meet with me in my favorite place.
I'd rather not. I've learned my lesson pretty well, and I only have to take it once. Thank you. Else.
Check something. You know what? Fortunately, I do have Thor's hammer.
What is
Come on,
that?
Celine, you owe me at least this, as he's gonna call in a favor.
Oh my god, this makes it so... Okay.
Very funny. Very funny.
This just raises my alarm bells further. Why are you all fast favor for this one?
He wants to go to that place. Fun place, not like boring bars.
Don't worry about it, he says. Don't worry about it. Very well, I do owe you one. I will say I'll meet you at this club then.
Nice. I'll see you there now. I close the phone call.
God damn it. She's gonna call Rowan.
Yeah.
Yes, darling.
Rowan, lovely to hear from you as always. It seems I'm been invited to go to Andrea's club by that friendly Italian of yours.
Have you spoken with her at all since the your altercation?
Absolutely not. I see no reason to, and it's simply I hold grudges far too long.
Would you like me to be there?
I'd like you to be in the crowd at the very least. She seems to like you more, and I'm more concerned that he was so insisted about going here.
Does he know what Andrea is?
I'm not too sure. I may have my quips about her, but I felt it would be rude to tell him. If he hasn't figured it out already, then maybe he's not that good of a hunter anyway.
Well, it's alright. I can be there.
Thank you. I do appreciate it, Ron.
Don't mention it.
Yeah. Celine will say goodbye and hang up.
Then the two of you would meet at Andrea's club, and walk in. As Rowan, you kind of start mingling in the crowds. You're not like very obvious next to her. As once you make your way inside, you'll see Raphael sort of waving at you from one of the tables.
Yeah, Celine, Moses on over there.
He already has another drink. Says, "Hey, see, this place like cool.
It is cool.
I love him so much.
He's gonna constantly pop. Let's feel it.
You are an ontological winner, and I think you've been there for a bit too long now."
I can see that you have found the places that you enjoy the most, though I'm a bit concerned you seem insistent about coming here.
See, he's kind of just playing to the beat of the music. He just kind of like nods and says, "Listen, I can feel you are one of those people that like once they want to be in control of everything, all times, right?
It is a yes.
Those are the kind of people that I think would enjoy every now and then, like just lose a bit of control, you know?
Absolutely not.
Let yourself be led away by like the ways, right? The ways of destiny, music of the world."
I'm gonna put my hands on this funny little Italian man right now.
Put your hands on this funny little Italian man.
On his shoulder. She's trying to get his attention.
He's
from
gonna
me.
put his hands on your hips and gonna like start like also kind of dragging along to the music, the sway of the music.
God damn it, mister. Says, absolutely not. Raphael, when I lose control, that usually means a lot of people end up dead.
Nah. Listen. Have you never lost control up until now?
I have once, and I could have ended badly otherwise. She does look annoyed. She's thinking about it too.
Listen. Just kind of like leans in a bit. Just listen to the music.
Uh-huh. Listen to the music. You say, all I know for sure is that I came here for a report, and I'm dancing in a club I'm very wary of being at.
Well, nobody has assaulted you yet. We're just two people dancing, lost in the crowd.
You're trying to cause trouble here. I'm not sure what type of trouble, but trouble nonetheless.
I'm
Do you have my information or not, Raphael?
I do. Listen. I may have started a war between the vampires and the werewolves, or which will benefit you because once the vampires start to lose their shit, Carmilla will be exposed and it'll be very easy to move in, whip her off her feet, just as I'm about to do to you. As he's gonna like try and sort of kind of push you off bounds.
Oh no.
As I mean, you can give me keep your cool.
Hmm.
You have good
She's
spirits.
No, I do not, Grunt. Don't lie to me. God damn it.
Listen, it's destiny at this point. You cannot blame me.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna have to kill him.
And you kind of like sort of he pushes you off balance, and as you sort of fumble a bit, he kind of just catches you. One of his hands does just kind of grab your ass though in that process, as he will not be shy about it. As he like lifts you back up and sort of spins you around in a pirouette.
I have 2 questions, Grunt. I need to roll to keep my cool here. If I do, I would like to try to figure him out because I feel like this is managed to cause problems for me right now.
Yeah, roll me figure someone out. Needs
I think
to do the tick roll.
Fail.
I think I need to also keep my cool because I'm gonna try to stop Celine from strangling him. That's what I need to roll first, I think. Let me do figure first. Success.
No.
Ask questions.
What is his intention here? Because it feels like he's intentionally
you.
trying to go.
He thinks you are very attractive, Celine.
Okay. 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 I only get one question right, even though it's a 12. Yeah, okay. 2. I need to
Well-
roll to. Oh, what?
Oh, sorry. I thought. What did you say?
I was saying I need to roll to keep her cool here for a second. If I
Oh,
make
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
with your permission.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
Please do
Okay.
strangle him.
She's going to put her hands, not both her hands, but her hand on her throat in a threatening manner for as much as Celine can, as she looks like she wants to strangle him right now.
Yeah, as you kind of wrap your hands around his like what, his throat, like his collar, like what?
Yeah, like in a threatening way because she doesn't want to make it obvious because she's in a public setting, and I
Yeah.
don't think that will be. Yeah, even if it's a club, you gotta make sure you don't cause too many
As-
problems with mortals.
As you kind of like grab his collar, he is gonna pull you in and just like try and kiss you.
Oh,
Oh, Raphael, you're gonna get yourself killed. I'm gonna have to slap him now, Grant. I have to.
As
Oh.
yeah, you just shove him away, like backhanding him once. It's like, listen, worth it.
Is he still standing? I assume as well.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to let it out and just use your full demonic power.
No, I'm not doing that. Public setting. She tries to like. I'm not too sure what type of game you're playing, mortal. But you must understand that you are not to do that again. It's cute the first time, but then you only get one.
Ooh, cat got claws.
Damn it, to tell you that. What's wrong with you? Yes, I do. And I'm not afraid to use them or rip your throat out with my bare teeth. So,
So maybe I don't
Business.
mind getting scratched a bit. Everyone's so afraid of what you are. Yeah, I like a little bit of danger. Things, on my toes, you know? I can dodge an embarrassed, flustered, angry demon woman. Pretty hot. I think I can dodge vampires and angry werewolves as well.
how about this? I am trying to. Well, look at it this way. I'm trying to save your life because, again, I'm married. My husband will kill you. How about we? How about you remember
What
that?
he doesn't know won't hurt him.
Raphael!
Saying.
You are trouble, mortal. Be glad that I need to keep you alive.
I am in fact
Ugh.
so much trouble, but you like that. Losing control is a bit exciting.
does Rowan see this?
Yes, absolutely.
Damn, this man is. Damn, this man. Are we sure this man's immortal? Are we sure he's not a fae?
Raphael, what information have you had for me? I assume you've done your job like a good boy, yes?
I will always be a good boy for you. Unless you want me to be a bad one. Kind of winks.
I wasn't that. I wasn't that. That's on me. That's on me, guys. That's my bad. I'm gonna drag him off because we did have a conversation
Yeah.
and not in the dance floor. God damn it.
How are you dragging him off?
I assume I can pull him by his the collar I was gonna strangle him with, right? Just drag him
Yeah.
off that way.
The problem is that when you do that, though,
Mhm.
his other friends, our hands are free to explore. This is a very
I'm very
crowded
well-
place. You did this once, and it didn't end up very well for you. I'm warning you, though.
Grab his hands, then drag him along. God damn it.
Yeah.
Toss the bed.
Like grab his hands at the very least. You kind of drag him away.
Now,
Mhm.
tell me what you know, Raphael. We came here to talk.
Told you,
Right?
I started the war. Vampires are gonna get their asses kicked, and then we sweep in and take out the wounded Carmilla.
Are you
Simple.
confident that that's gonna work? Because it feels like you're causing a lot of ruckus when we can do this quieter.
Do I not seem confident right now?
You seem boldly confident, but seem to have no ability to safeguard your life.
Maybe I am just that good.
human arrogance goes even beyond me, at the very least.
Yes.
Well, of course, because the worst, I have ages of my own. So this is not the worst thing in the world, though I would rather have not started a war for this. But
Nah, I think it was worth it. The kissing part, not the war. I don't care about the war. Are we talking about different things? Sorry.
well, at the very least, it's my responsibility regardless of how this happens. Because you know what? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the information, Raphael. Thank you for
Always a
I'll see you.
pleasure.
Raphael. You gotta.
Hmm?
We're gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go home now. You don't cause any more trouble for me.
I will not promise anything, and well, maybe I'll visit you in your dreams. Kind of winks.
I will strangle you with my bare hands, Raphael. I will strangle you with my bare fucking demon hands.
What if I enjoy that though? Are you still gonna do it?
It's gonna spoil the fun for me. I'm leaving now. You, no more trouble. Let me know if anything else happens. She starts to walk out.
Yeah.
Sending a text to Rowan that she's going to go now.
Yeah, Rowan. Also, fucking leave. Like, just to step out, yeah.
How does Celine look right now?
Celine looks like a woman who needs a drink. She was not prepared for this at all. The first time was funny, but now this is going to be a serious problem now, and she has to worry about this. She needs this man alive.
I'm sorry, Red. You can blame Tamara. She ordered the Italian stallion to manifest.
She ordered the Italian stallion.
That's
Tamara asked,
Rowan,
I delivered.
as Rowan steps out, she'll say, you know, it's a shame. I really did like him, but John is going to kill him.
I don't understand. Maybe I'm out of touch. I don't understand. Usually the threat is alone to pull them. Rowan, you know no better than me. Am I losing my mind?
Sometimes men view aggression and anger from a woman as a challenge.
Well, I guess it's something new to learn about them, at the very least.
That's I feel like I should apologize. Because I did send him to you.
Oh, it's all right, Rowan. If you told me a mortal man would want to date a demon, I wouldn't be surprised. But his level of confidence throws me off. I need him alive, Rowan, and he just seems to dance with death too much.
Yes, my concern is if John kills him. I don't think picking fights with large hunter organizations is never a good idea, no matter how powerful you are.
True. I was under the assumption he was trying to cause trouble, maybe intentionally. I don't know, make a mess here. But he seems intent on his roguish behavior. It's a fun little morsel, but I can't justify his life to John if he ever finds out. You know what? John's dealing with a lot back at his home. Hopefully this mess will be cleared up before he gets back. Celine kind of looks at the ring on her finger a bit fondly before looking a little bit.
Rowan will say, have we ever been that lucky, Celine? Ever
You're
at
right.
all?
You're right.
As I stare at the camera.
Problem is, Rowan, especially because from where you've seen it, doesn't look. Yeah, it didn't look. It was definitely eye-raising for someone from the outside. The moment she kind of grabs him, it's not the cleanest thing. It doesn't seem like it's just a one-sided thing from the outside perspective. And a person who might not know the full context. course there was a video camera watching you, Fred. Of course you
I
realized
know, I know.
someone wants to does indeed want to blackmail you.
Every time I go to Andrea's place, things like this happen. I know in my heart. Well, at the very least, time is what I need, information is what I need. But you're right. Sadly, there's no way to contact John right now, and hopefully I'll maybe have a conversation with him when he gets back.
You have, yes, it would be a good idea if you need help, any help with that. Talking to people is, in fact, my specialty.
It is. You have much better way with words than I do. But thank you, Rowan. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go home, draw a bath, and take a lovely sleep. Stiff drink as well.
Have fun with that.
Take care, everyone.
Take care. I love Raphael so much. He's a funny little guy.
Italian, please. You're gonna give me a heart attack.
He's not just Italian. This man's a Sicilian. I can feel it in my bones. This man was born in this man was born on Sicily, in the Isle of Sicily. I can tell.
Yeah, so how mean should I be now
To who?
to everyone?
To everyone. You should be very mean then, if it's to everyone. Extremely so.
I'll give Red a chance to save herself
Aw,
from
thanks,
the
Grunt.
most obvious trap she went in.
Aw.
On your way home, there is gonna be, you see a woman, sort of blind. Although woman is a liberal use of the word because she's clearly not human. But you see the demonic arms hold the metal cup that sort of wrangles with change.
Gotcha.
She is approaching you.
Hello there.
Ah,
Are you alright?
yes. You though, you seem troubled.
That's a mild term of the phrase, but yes, I do have some troubles.
Husband troubles. My condolences.
Yes, they don't talk about marriage and, well, how tough we can be at times.
No,
Do
I
you-
mean, his passing. It must have been difficult.
I'm sorry?
Her husband. John. He died, no?
No, no.
Ah,
My husband is not.
my apologies then. I should just kind of like start like moving past you.
She stopped. Wait. Please, what do you know? Please.
She's gonna just extend the cup.
Yeah, Celine will put probably like whatever she has, $50 bill or something like that in the cup. Didn't even think about it twice.
There's sometimes my visions are confusing. Hard to tell the past from the future. If your husband is not dead, I see his body. What's left of it? I saw him. So maybe sound weird. I think he was being eaten alive.
By who? By what? How do I?
I don't know. Good night then. She's gonna start like wobbling away.
What? Wait, what's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia. Thank you.
Of course. You will owe one to this little fucking.
Yeah, I think Celine's fine with that. She's gonna race off to go see her husband. Grunt.
What are you racing to?
Well, she has a ring that allows her to go say hello.
Yeah.
So
You.
why do you say it like that, Grunt? Why do you say it like that?
As yeah, you rush through the mist into the beyond world. As well, the castle looks quite different. The woods have sort of taken a much more darkened shape, as everything looks much more less friendly and inviting. As the castle itself seems almost, you can feel the magic radiating from him. As you'll actually walk out into the courtyard as you're approaching. Celine, it's a pleasure to see you. And
Yeah, Celine goes and actually hugs him. She didn't realize how much she missed him until now. She's just gonna.
she'll hug you back. Everything all right? Oh, I wasn't gone for too long, was I?
A few days have passed, but I've been away from you for far too long of my liking, actually.
Chuckle. Improved this place should well, the woods won't let any more day pass.
Well, at the very least, it's a good defense force. Spent some time here. John. Few things. I think I've met an oracle or some such. She gave me some very dire news I didn't really like or appreciate, for that matter. It was a vision of you. Dead and dying.
Troubling.
Yes. Especially since apparently you were being eaten alive.
Even more so troubling.
I have a feeling I might know, but I'm going to tell you something and you can't get upset. Yet. Or do anything rash.
He just kind of stares at you.
Mostly just don't do anything rash. Because I think I might have been a bit of a setup. Regardless, I'm trying to postpone this, but I have been tasked with taking out a certain person. Not really important in that grand scheme of things, but I've had to ask for help from a controversial person, we'll say. This mortal seems to be a bit on the confident side. Regardless, he insisted that we meet at a club at Andrea's place. What you know. She has a certain set of skills and a certain appetite as well. And he seems intent to woo me, but I think it's just him trying to cause problems.
You can like see his like fists are actively being clenched.
Yes, at the very least, he seems to like stirring the pot. And we went to the club. It doesn't really look that good.
What
But
happened?
now, John, I need you to stay with me.
What
Yes.
happened?
He, as you know, when one dances, he
Dances.
put his hands on me.
You were
Yes.
dancing with him.
He seemed intent to do such things for our business meeting.
He forced you to dance.
I was trying to strangle him.
Mislead an NPC?
Secret, I was. I was.
Yeah, you were after that.
You were dancing pretty voluntarily there until he
God.
tried to like grab your ass, and then you got mad.
Can I get a +1 because he loves me?
Oh.
Can I get... God damn it.
You have a good mind score. Come on, look at that.
Yeah. You go on, lie to your husband.
I feel, God damn it, you guys. And regardless,
I'm sure this will not like be even more horrible when he actually learns the truth.
Look, for Celine, she was trying to strangle him. God damn it, I didn't intend to lie to him. But regardless, he attempted to kiss me, and I slapped him, and try to, I don't know, calm the situation down. Try to talk to him without further bodily contact.
You can like see the entire fucking woods around you like start sort of moving.
It doesn't look good, John. I know, and I've already told him I'm married. I've already told him I'm in a relationship, and I've given him some warning. But I need him alive for the task I have placed him onto.
You should give me a persuade an NPC with like a -3 on this one. This is a big one.
Yeah.
You can hear like a whizzing through the air
Now, John, I need
as
you.
like there's like a cane that sort of falls next to you.
John. He's also a hunter for a very dangerous organization, and I need him alive. At least he finishes the task. Sweetie, honey, love of my life, please.
I just want make my point across. I promise I won't kill him.
Well, dearest, I feel like this is also someone's intentionally trying to cause problems by making it so they, well, put you in a position where they can attack you. And I'd rather not have that happen, especially since I've been told that, well, you may be eaten alive. So I'd rather not have that happen at all.
I'm only gonna chat with him from a distance, okay?
Maybe I should go with you to make sure nothing happens, because
It's fine.
can I not persuade you not to do this? Okay.
Like the entire draconic features are like starting to show.
John, I need you to be calm when you have this conversation with this man. Yes, she tries to like place her hands on his face. John,
Yeah, not really. He is in the zone, so to speak.
John, remember, I only love you. I only want to marry you. You're my heart and my soul. Yes.
As he's gonna like start walking.
Celine is trying to falling out of him, very concerned.
As you walk through the mist and you find yourselves down the street where you were previously. There's a whistle in the air. Someone's humming a tune, Celine.
Oh no.
You see Raphael sort of skipping down the sidewalk, smiling at you.
John, listen to me, please. Nothing dangerous, yes? Not here. There are hunters about. And
So
Rather not
Raphael
see you
says,
dead.
"Hey, you must be the husband." Ah, I do apologize, Celine, but like the man must know the truth.
Raphael,
Hmm?
what are you doing? What are you doing?
He flings something in the air. As John will kind of catch it, and you realize it's like a small, it's like a cell phone. As there's a video playing on it. As John looks at it, and yes, Celine, it's actually a recording of you two in the club. To be honest, sorry to remind you, but you did dance with him for a bit before he got too touchy and you started like slapping the shit out of him. I think there's the moment where like there's anger in John, but there's also sadness.
John, talk to me, John.
There's, he just kind of looks at Raphael and Raphael says, "Us man don't hate the player, hate the game." Puts his hands in his pocket, turns around and starts walking off.
John,
You lied to me.
John, I didn't lie to you. I promise you, it was nothing. John, it was nothing.
Ah. Why?
John,
If it was nothing, why did you do it?
I was amused. I didn't consider it. I didn't think he was going to do anything foolish.
It's like walking
was-
away
and-
and says, "Well, I don't have recording of the hand kissing, but that's not that important." Like walks down further down the street. John, like again, just slowly turns back to you.
I didn't know he was going to kiss my hand. I went to the club. He was insistent about going there. I didn't want to go. John, listen to me. I didn't want to do any of this. You know I don't love him. I don't care for him. I love you, John. Please.
Give me persuasion.
Yes, yes, baby.
He just nods. As you can visibly tell the moment he just took all his feelings and just fucking shoved them down a deep hole.
Oh no, Grant. That makes her feel worse. Ah.
It should.
John, I'm so sorry. I'm
It's fine.
John. No, it's not. No, it's not.
You were unattended to. It's my fault.
No, John, you're allowed to be angry with me, okay? I fucked up. You're allowed to be upset. Don't do that, okay? Don't try to lie to me about that at the very least.
I am upset. But I don't blame you. I blame myself.
John, it's not your fault, okay? You're right. I fucked up. I should have I'd properly talked to you about this. You're right, okay?
I want to be alone for a while.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
As he'll sort of turn around and walk away. disappearing into the mist.
Yeah, Celine watches him go, looking very like heartbroken, but she lets him go.
And on that sad note, we'll be ending the session.